Hey guys, today I have a medical update on Everton. So, we'll start off with when this all happened. November of last year, I had lessoned like normal. We were jumping around doing normal. Hey, you can't bite it. We were doing a normal lesson. And then the next day, I just went out to go have a fun ride on him. Just a nice little flat. And he was so lame. Like, so obvious. He could barely. He was having a hard time even trotting. Definitely a hard time. So, I instantly didn't like that, obviously. So, after a while, I was doing cold hosing and wrapping. I was bringing him on walks, like just trying to do anything really. And it wasn't working. He was just getting more and more lame. And it was just so obvious at this point. So we got the vet out, and they ultrasounded him, and that's when we figured out that he partially tore his annular ligament. So that was obviously like super sad because now he's on, like, he can't do anything. So he was on rest for a long time, a while, trying. They wanted us to do the conservative route and not do surgery. So that's what we did. And so he was on stall rest for a while. He was, slowly getting introduced to pasture time and ridden time, and he got so much better. Like, he wasn't lame anymore, and he would only have some off and on lameness, but, it could just be he was having a stiff day or whatever. So I was going so hard every day, just trying to, like, keep him as, like, happy as possible. We started off doing, like, 2 minutes of trotting, and slowly, like, up that week by week, depending on how he felt. And he felt great. He was doing so good. And then all of a sudden, it just wasn't working anymore. We got up to like 13 minutes of trotting each way. It was so good. And then he just started lame again. So it was so off and on though. So I was not concerned about it, but I was worried about it. But once I realized he wasn't working through it, and he was getting lame, more lame and more lame as the days went on, we got the vet out again. Because I obviously didn't like this. He went through so much treatment the first time with all these, and like, I forgot what it's called, but stem cell? It's stem cell. That's what it's called. And I think that's where they take out his blood, spin it, and basically take out all the stuff that he doesn't need, and it's basically just like healing, and then they inject it back into him. So sounds scary, but it's fine. So they ultrasounded him again. He was so lame. It was not great. So lame. So we ultrasounded again, did a lameness check, all the stuff. Hey, you can't keep biting it. All this stuff, and the injury is healed as it was the first time, but now the annular ligament is so thick that it's cutting off the digital flexor tendon, which if that one gets injured, it is going to be so much more significant for him. So they want us to go ahead with surgery. So it's been 10 months since we found out he got this, and now we're back to the point even before stall rest at this point. So it is currently a Monday, and he leaves for surgery Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. He's going up to a hospital for overnight, hopefully only overnight, hopefully not 2 nights. To get surgery. They're going to just cut the ligament, the annular ligament, because I guess he doesn't need that, and whatever. And supposedly he's going to go back on rest in here, unfortunately. Poor boy. He's not gonna like it, but he's going back on rest, and they said it's gonna be a couple weeks of stall rest, and then in total it's gonna be like 4 to 6 months before he's back to normal. But that's on top of the 10 months that we've already wasted. So yeah, it's been a while for him. But at least, hopefully, he'll get back to normal and he'll be okay and everything because you're so special. Yeah. He's very much happy with this thing. But luckily, they think he's gonna make a full recovery. He'll be fine. So, and if he's not, he can just be a nice, happy hacker. Yeah. A nice walking horse. Although you want to jump, he does really want to jump. So, yeah, I've never met a horse that wants to do their job as much as him. Both of my horses love their job. I don't know what I do special, but they love it. So, they're gonna be sad for a while, but then hopefully you'll be much happier. But yeah, so we have had numerous vet visits and everything. And now you're gonna have one big one. Yeah. He's gonna think he's going to a fancy show or something, and he's not. But now we're on countdown for Wednesday, so before he goes on stall rest, I want to completely redo the stall, clean it as best as I can, make everything as clean of a clean environment as possible, because he's going to be in here breathing it for a while. So I want to clean his bucket, his feed bucket, and the walls and everything, just to make sure he's not going to get sick or something in here. So yeah. But I want to bathe him before he goes on the trailer. And obviously he's going to be suited and booted for the trailer. And yeah, there's a lot I want to do beforehand. Luckily, you can't see it. Me and my mom put up a camera in the stall, so I'll be able to spy on you at night. I can see you sleeping. Oh, yeah, you don't want that? Yeah. So that is, you can't eat that much. That is Everton's medical update, and I plan to continue filming everything that goes down behind the scenes of a perfect boy. Yeah? You're a good boy. He's gonna have lots of these things around, because he loves them. Yeah? Yeah. But I might film me bathing him and everything, getting him ready for the trailer. And I'm planning on that being a whole, vlog that whole day. So, we'll see. I don't know. You seem fine right now, but I think you're going to be a little upset when you realize it's not as fun as you think it is. But anyway, now that he's eaten a good portion of that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I do plan for there to be more like this, with good news, not sad news. But yeah. See you all next time. Bye. You like that, huh? Is that good? That good stuff? Yeah. You all licky? Mwah. I love you. You're gonna be a good boy. Yeah? You're a good boy.